Welcome back to Adventures with Rosy, and we are in Lake
Dunstan.
Yeah. So last video you would have seen us, we finished up our West Coast trip. We ended up in Lake Hawea. We kind of didn't hang around the Wanaka, Queenstown, Lake Hawea area because they are notorious for being unfriendly to people like us in camper vans. No freedom camping around there, no dock sites, nothing.
You've got to stay in the campgrounds, and it just adds up quickly, you know, when you're paying like $40-50 a night.
Yeah. And then you literally come half an hour down the road. Like we just did our shopping, dumped our tanks, half an hour down the road, and we're on the lake, like literally on the water at Lake Dunstan. And it's free. We stay here for free. So half an hour away. This is not the Lakes District. This is Central Otago. So it's, you know, different district of the South Island. But yeah, we're going to chill out here for a few days, eh?
Yeah, there's a couple of spots up around further down that we might move to later on, or we'll just see how it goes.
Yep.
We don't have to be back in Wanaka until Wednesday next week. So we've got 5 days
just to chill out. I think you would have seen in our last video, we were kind of a bit frazzled towards the end of our West Coast trip. We had some like places we'd lined up to stay at or thought we would stay at that fell through, and we were a bit sort of long evenings, lots of driving.
A couple of late nights getting to places, and then, you know, late dinners for the kids, and then late bedtimes, and it was it was a hard couple of days. It was an interesting couple of days. Out of cell phone service, so I was driving down the road for work and driving back, and so we're going to chill for the next few days, show you this beautiful area. Might go to Alexandra as well, maybe, Cromwell, show you around.
Maybe. So.
I think we will quite happily spend the next 3 days freedom camping here. So this is Lake Dunstan. It's kind of a huge, big, skinny lake, goes all the way back up there. And the Otago Regional Council are really good with freedom camping. So there's like half dozen sites all around this lake that you can freedom camp at, which is pretty ideal. So we're just having a swim. We're literally right there, just behind the umbrella there. So pretty incredible. You could probably spend some of the sites down this way, the more popular freedom camping sites, are just one night. This is 3, up there's 3 as well, so you could probably spend a good week just cruising around this lake. If you had a little boat as well, a little inflatable boat, it'd be pretty awesome, but I think this will do. So you might not be able to see it on the hills up behind me, but Otago is quite a dry area, quite rocky, and it's quite famous in New Zealand for its wine. A lot of white wine comes from the Otago region, and also up in Blenheim, further up the North Island. But Central Otago produces a lot of wine here. There's kind of vineyards all throughout the vineyards up through the hills up through here. So it's pretty cool. You're driving down the road and you're seeing all these vineyards you recognise from you know, the supermarket shelves. But yeah, a lot of white wine from this area. Pretty nice area actually. We having hamburgers for tea?
Yeah.
How many hamburgers? 2.
Mommy, Daddy, Harry, Robbie, Daddy. Yeah.
Alright, well, on a night like this it'd be rude not to barbecue, right? Chelsea and I were at the supermarket today, and we actually filled, you know, we did our weekly shop, but we got a lot of food for the barbecue, so hopefully it stays sunny like this. It's been 26 degrees here in the sun, no wind, we got full batteries, so life is good at the moment. Long may this continue.
Hey guys, so today we have come to the Cromwell Heritage Precinct. There is the Arts and Crafts Farmers Market on today, so we thought we'd come and check it out.
Yeah.
that's a pretty neat market actually. It's quite small, the market, but this kind of historic precinct area that it's in is really interesting. So part of the Cromwell, well, where these buildings that we just saw used to be, it was actually flooded when they built the power station here. So they're all relocated, a lot of them were restored, and yeah, really nice area, nice for a stroll. There's cafes and stuff down there as well, so yeah. Time to find a playground because it's that time of the day, playground time. Alright, well, we were just on our way to the playground and we saw that the Extravaganza Fair was here. So these are people that travel around in house trucks. If you have been following along for a while, you'll know that I used to live in a house truck like this when I was a kid. Spent a few years of my life living in a truck, not quite that big, but you know, pretty similar, Bedford truck. Beautiful, yeah, beautiful truck we lived in. So I always like looking at the house trucks. So we thought we'd stop, Bouncy Castle. Saw coffee here as well. It's kind of cool, there's just like music, stalls. Yeah, really neat atmosphere here. So we'll stop here for a bit and then I think playground after that. So we lived more than something about this size here. But yeah, if you're ever wondering why I have nomadic roots or itchy feet, it's because we lived in a truck like this as a kid. And yeah, just kind of want to continue that lifestyle a bit, I guess. So I realised as I was editing last night that the kind of theme of the videos all around the west coast was like go somewhere, do something, show you guys that, but not really show you much around in the caravan. So I thought I'd show you what we do for dinner usually, or like how we do dinner basically in this small space. We're going to have some chicken. I'm going to cook it outside in the barbecue just because smells in here obviously linger. We'll do some you know, tacos, bit of chicken, bit of corn, bit of salsa, something like that. First though, we're getting into such hot weather here. It was 30 degrees today, which is pretty crazy. So we've just cranked out the old Hario or Hario, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's a Japanese brand, but cold brew jug basically. So this jug has a filter that goes in it. Looks like so. Fill it up with coffee. Whack that in there and you leave that whole thing in the fridge. This brews 1.5 liters of, no, not quite 1.5 liters. 1.20 I think of coffee. So we normally have one of these on the go in the caravan in the summer because it's a good go-to rather than something sweet, you know, just black cold coffee. Got a giant sack of beans at the moment from Crossbow. These are my go-to guys down here in Nelson. They're actually coming on board for the Christmas giveaway as well, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, just ordered some beans because we were at a campground maybe a week ago. So I ordered some beans to arrive. So kg of beans, we'll whack some in here, get some cold brew going, and then I'm going to marinate some chicken. Grinding beans by hand is a bit of a workout, but it seems to be the freshest way to have coffee in the caravan. You know, store the beans in an airtight container and then just grind what I need. So I normally have a coffee in the morning with work and then kind of one in the evening. So yeah, if you're having 5 or 6 coffees a day, this wouldn't be the way to go. Round 2. Alright, so another thing we have in our fridge all the time is a water filter jug. These Brita water jugs. You get these pretty cheap, like you can get a jug in like a 4 filter pack from like hardware stores, warehouse might attend, that sort of thing. So we normally filter all our water that we drink in the caravan. We do filter the water as we put it into our tanks as well. We have inline filter that we run it through. But this makes it taste awesome, so yeah, and it's cold. So a bit of that in there and we'll leave it in the fridge for about 12 hours. So come tomorrow afternoon, we'll be ready to rock and roll. It's about 70 grams of coffee as well, if anyone's wondering. 70 grams per litre-ish. Alright, so for dinner tonight, Ruby and I are going to cook some tacos like we said. We got chicken breast. We're going to put them, or marinate it in a bit of this Cajun seasoning, just a little bit, because this is a bit spicy for the girls. And some smoked hickory salt. This is just herbs and spices, hickory salt, mustard powder, bit of that. And then I like to use, I'll get one out of the drawer, these metal skewers. Got a pack of these pretty cheap from a hardware store, and I just kind of push all the chicken together, kind of bunch it up so that it stays, it doesn't dry out, you know, with chicken breast. So, you know, bunch it up, a couple of those, you know, breast on each sort of thing, diced up, and we'll cook that on the barbecue. We've got some peppers we'll do on the barbecue as well, capsicum for us here in New Zealand, and some corn. We'll char some corn in the pan, bring it all together, a bit of sour cream, bit of salsa. Yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Alright, Piper, was dinner yummy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah.
Piper ate all her dinner. Actually, everybody did, so success. Kids' plates are clean. It's 6:30 now, but it is 25 degrees in this caravan, so there's no way these girls are going to go to bed in the next hour. So I think we'll just chill out. We'll hang out, wait till the sun goes down. It cools down a bit. I need to go into town tonight and do a bit of grey water, but hey, that's alright. Bit of peace and quiet, a bit of downtime when there's no kids up, even if it's doing grey water and dumping a cassette. And yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Well, we just had a really nice couple of days in Lake Dunstan, and we've driven to Wanaka to stay at the Wanaka Top 10 for a couple of days. We were having a few parcels arriving, mostly for the Christmas giveaway coming up, and it turns out we pretty much filled up their reception with a bunch of boxes. So shout out to Wanaka Top 10 for holding all of our parcels for us. Whoops.
You gonna give us a sneak peek? What have we got in there?
Oh, so much stuff. I know there's a couple of TVs, some camping chairs, table, toilet and tank cleaning products, and all sorts.
Woohoo! Exciting! Alright, I think we might wrap the video up there. I've got a ton of filming now to do, and Chelsea and I have to prepare for the Christmas giveaway, so we're pretty excited. And we got so much cool stuff packed in the caravan to give away to you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for that, subscribe. We're going to take off a few days. Probably won't change much of the filming schedule, but we're going to chill out by a lake for a bit, get all that Christmas giveaway stuff filmed, and then we're going to Mount Cook, which I'm pretty excited about, to do the Hooker Track Walk, which is apparently one of the most beautiful short walks in New Zealand. So yeah, pretty excited for that. Stay tuned for that video, and as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys later.